Ever wondered what the brain of your car is? It's not you, sorry to say. It's this little black box called the Engine Control Unit, or ECU. Think of it as the ultimate multitasker. A super-fast computer that makes thousands of decisions every second to keep your engine running perfectly. But how does it actually think? Let's pop the hood and find out. Back in the day, engines were purely mechanical. Think carburetors and distributors. They worked, but they weren't very smart or efficient. Then, emissions regulations got stricter, and we demanded more power and better fuel economy. The solution: electronics. The ECU was born, and it changed everything. It's like going from a sundial to a So, how does this magic box work? The ECU's thinking process can be broken down into 3 simple steps: input, process, and output. Just like our own brains. First, input. The ECU is constantly gathering information from a network of sensors scattered all over your car. There's the mass airflow sensor, measuring how much air is entering the engine. The throttle position sensor knows exactly how hard you're pressing the gas pedal. Crankshaft and camshaft position sensors track the engine's speed and the timing of its moving parts. Oxygen sensors in the exhaust check the air-fuel mixture. NOx sensors listen for any unhealthy vibrations. Coolant temperature sensors make sure the engine isn't overheating. It's like the ECU has eyes, ears, and a sense of touch all over the engine bay. Next up, the most important step: process. The ECU takes all this data from the sensors and instantly compares it against a set of pre-programmed maps stored in its memory. These maps are like the ECU's instruction manual, created by engineers who spent thousands of hours figuring out the perfect engine settings for every possible situation. Is the engine cold? Is the car going uphill? Are you flooring it to pass someone? The ECU looks at the sensor data, consults its maps, and calculates the perfect response. This isn't just simple math. It's a complex algorithm, constantly adjusting to keep the engine in its sweet spot. Finally, we have output. Once the ECU has made its calculations, it sends commands to a series of actuators to make things happen. It tells the fuel injectors exactly how much fuel to spray and precisely when to do it. It commands the ignition coils to fire the spark plugs at the perfect moment for a complete and powerful combustion. It can even control the idle speed, adjust the camshaft timing, and on modern cars, manage the turbocharger's boost pressure. It's the conductor of an intricate mechanical orchestra, and every note has to be perfect. So, let's put it all together. You press the gas pedal. The throttle position sensor tells the ECU, "Hey, we're accelerating." The ECU instantly reads the mass airflow sensor, the engine speed, and a dozen other parameters. It crunches the numbers, looks at its performance maps, and says, "Okay, we need more fuel and an earlier spark." It then commands the injectors and ignition coils to do just that. This entire loop of input, process, and output happens hundreds of times per second. It's so fast, you don't even notice it. All you feel is smooth, responsive power. And it's not just about performance. The ECU is also the guardian of your engine's health. If a sensor reports a problem, like an engine misfire or a dangerously lean fuel mixture, the ECU will try to compensate. If it can't fix the issue, it will illuminate that famous check engine light on your dashboard and store a diagnostic trouble code, telling a mechanic exactly where to start looking. It's a self-diagnosing genius. So, the next time you turn the key or push the start button, take a moment to appreciate the unsung hero under your hood. The ECU isn't just a box of wires. It's the brilliant, lightning-fast brain that makes modern driving possible, blending power, efficiency, and reliability in a way that was once pure science fiction. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this peek inside your car's brain, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into automotive tech. See you in the next one.